Okay, so moving on to question number 4. So, which quantity or quantities must always be the same on both sides of a chemical equation? Check all that apply. So, let me write out maybe like a fake chemical equation. Oh no, I'll try to think of like a real one. So let's think about just a random one for water. We can do the number of molecules of each kind. So the number of molecules of each kind doesn't need to be the same on both sides of a chemical equation. And even if you just look at my example with water here, you'll see that like I have a half in front of the oxygen, but on the right side, there's a coefficient of 1. So it's not going to be the first one. Let me simplify this. So let's multiply everything by 2. The sum of the masses of all substances involved. So this is actually right. And that's just due to the law of conservation of mass. So first let me write that the sum of the masses is the same on both sides. And this is since the law of conservation of mass, where matter cannot be created nor destroyed. So it doesn't just disappear when you have a chemical equation, like everything that you put into it goes out to it as well, whether it be in like a different form of like liquid, solid, or gas. If you're to calculate the sums of both sides, it should be the same. So that one is right. The number of moles of each kind of molecules. So that necessarily doesn't need to be the same, since if you're to calculate the moles of each molecule, since they all have different molar masses, all of these values of moles will be different. So it's not the third one, but for the number of atoms of each kind, that needs to be the same on both sides. So this is why we balance equations. So for this case, since I have 4 hydrogens on the left, I need to have 4 on the right. I have 2 oxygens on the left. I need 2 oxygens on the right as well. So that needs to be both on for both sides. So let's see the junior tutor. During a course of a reaction, reactant molecules so they react to give new types of product molecules. So molecules cannot be the same always on both sides. Yeah? Thereby, the number of molecules of each kind and the number of moles of each kind cannot be the same on both sides of a chemical equation. But the sum of the masses of all substances involved and the number of atoms of each kind should be the same on both sides, and it cannot be different. So this solution. So this solution is correct due to law of conservation of mass. Okay, so that